Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here. Well, here comes my next video. So, what most people don't know, one of the many things I love about Pokemon is the Pokemon contests. And unfortunately, the only time it was introduced was during the Advanced series with May and the Diamond and Pearl series with Dawn. And that's really unfortunate because they make contests look amazing to watch. And it's just fun. So, for today's video, I'm going to be looking at, use the noise, the top 10 best Pokemon contest performances. I'm going to be looking at what makes the performance enjoyable to watch, why the coordinator and the Pokemon that execute it, and pretty much the appeal. So, starting off at number 10, we have Dawn in Hearthome City, where she uses her Peplup and Pachirisu. And honestly, this should have made the top 8. Absolute criminal. I mean, Dawn has worked her butt off to do this. I mean, this is her first double performance, and in my opinion, she nailed it. Honestly, starting off with Bubble Beam and Sweet Kiss, what a gorgeous attack! And as Brock says, the timing was perfect. Then to end it with an awesome Whirlpool from Peplup and a Discharge from Pachirisu. Absolutely gorgeous. And to quote Dawn herself, a first double performance. And you two were awesome. Honestly, how she didn't make it to the top 8 is absolutely insulting. She should at least been at least the 8th contestant. This is also a great performance. Honestly, it ranks up there with Nando's performance and Zoe's. But the reason I put it at number 10, it's just much more appealing to me. And again, why isn't she in the top 8? Admit it, you didn't know how to write her into the second round, did you? But yeah, I love this performance. I mean, it's better than her Daybreak Town performance. Number 9, Ash in the Wallace Cup with Weasel. Yeah, this is one of 2 times Ash competes in contests, and the second one is the best one. And the one and only time he wears that suit other than his regular outfit. I mean, talk about an electric, intro for Weasel. Starting off with a speedy-ass Aqua Jet, freaking great. Pumping the brakes, and then blasting it high into the air from a sonic boom. And to end it with a big-ass, powerful water gun. What an awesome way to finish. And I do love this one reaction from Paul that cracks me up. What does he think he's doing? And honestly, that's a pretty fun performance. Ash clearly learned from the last contest he was in how to make the Pokemon look great. And it's just a fun performance. Yeah, it's speedy, but I think that's the appeal for Weasel. Number 8, Dawn, Lilypad Town with Piplup. As much I hate Dress for Just Success, this performance from Dawn was pretty spot on. I mean, using Whirlpool and Bide at the same time to show off Piplup's beautiful blue body was an excellent choice. Interesting. Very interesting. Hell, even, those 2 friends, I keep forgetting their names, are visually confused and impressed at the same time. I mean, no wonder Dawn got 3rd billing in the top 8. That's a level of performance I wish could have won her that ribbon. So yeah, well done to Dawn, and especially Piplup. And honestly, I just freaking love that outfit. It's honestly my favorite Dawn outfit from the contests. So yeah, very solid. Number 7, May, the Wallace Cup, with her Wartortle. Yeah, it's the second time I mentioned the Wallace Cup, but how can I not? It's filled with great performances, minus Jessie's. And I love it that she starts out with her Wartortle, which we all know is her baby little Squirtle. I mean, using rapid spin to skim across the water to show off Wartortle's beautiful shell. Excellent start, and then spinning up with an Aqua Tail. What a way to show off how powerful Squirtle was to a Wartortle. And then thus starts the Peplup. Dawn becomes nervous bit. And then to finish up May's performance, with water hitting the ground, spewing out a little water, and showing off a beautiful little rainbow. This is many reasons how May has evolved so freaking much, and this is no exception. And don't worry, this won't be the last time I'll be mentioning May on this list. Trust me, we'll get to the best of the best. So yeah, solid contest performance. I mean, even Wallace himself admits how beautiful it is. To quote him, feast for the eyes. Coming from a top coordinator himself, that's awfully high praise. Number 6. Jessie from Chalkavine Town with her Yanmega. Well, there have been some passable Jessie performances in the contest. Well, honestly, this is honestly my personal favorite, and I had to mention Jessie at least once on this list. As Yanmega shows its legendary speed boost by spinning around Jessie using Silverwind until it turns green and speedy. But then it's just the usual Jessie flying in the air shtick, but it ends on a pretty good note, using Sonic Boom, and then Silverwind again. To show off Yanmega's speed and agility. To quote Jessie herself, they're loving it, and you look fab. So yeah, out of Jessie's contest performances in the series, her and her Dustox in the Salacia Town come close. This one with her Yanmega is honestly better. Number 5. Dawn Grand Festival with her Baneri and Cyndaquil. Don't worry, this won't be the last time I'll be mentioning the Grand Festival on this list. But honestly, out of all of them, we barely saw Nando's or Zoe's, and we saw the disappointment that was with Kenny. But there are 2 from the Sinnoh Grand Festival that are my personal favorites. And at number 5, we have Dawn. I mean, what a great entrance. With Cyndaquil and Baneri sparkling up. And then Baneri spins around with Ice Beam, Crane, and Ice Roller Coaster. Then Cyndaquil fires up with Flame Wheel as Baneri falls close in behind him. It shows that fun wins you bonus points. Baneri starts up an Ice Beam again, with Cyndaquil initiating Smokescreen. Now, you know what you're thinking. Wouldn't that, take points away from her as it's, disappearing? Hell, even Ursula brings this up. And I like the look Zoe gives her. It's like, maybe just wait, Dawn's got something up her sleeve. Then she shows it off, with Cyndaquil showing off Flame on his back, with Baneri encased in a frozen Pokeball, and taking a beautiful bow. It shows that Dawn was pretty much starting the setting and finishing with the payoff. It shows Cyndaquil's strength but Baneri's cuteness. Talk about coming in frozen cold but blooming out blazing hot. So yeah, I love Dawn's contest performance here. It's honestly one of the few best ones. And not to worry, folks, there is one other one that I think is better. But Dawn's is no exception to this. Number 4. May, Silvertown, with Squirtle. Told you this wasn't the last time I talk about May on this list. And it wasn't the last time we talk about her Squirtle. And yeah, she's used the Squirtle a lot during the Battle Frontier saga. She's not in Silvertown, Wisteria Town, and Gardenia Town. But out of the 3, the first one was the best one. So it just starts out with Squirtle using Bubble. Absolutely adorable. Knocking him down with Ice Beam, jumping, then coming down with another Ice Beam, smashing down to the ground to show a beautiful ice sculpture, with Squirtle showing off how adorable and kick-ass he is. So yeah, it may be simple, but it's fun simple. I mean, it was enough to earn May second billing, so that's more than enough. And yeah, the other 2 were good, but the first one was the best one. And it shows how Squirtle can be cute and badass at the same time. Cute little thing. I mean, this pretty much made up for Squirtle's, I wouldn't say pathetic fight against Ariados, but very lackluster. So yeah, this was honestly much better. Top even. Number 3. Kenny, Floraromotown, with Alakazam. Talk about a fire entrance. Alakazam starting off with a light screen attack, casing it in with a Shadow Ball, then teleporting away with Teleport. And then it shows up a great, awesome move, holding up a hidden power and swirling around itself. To quote Marion herself, it's like we're little kids watching a magic show. It shows that Kenny was really serious about what he was doing, and given that this is the first time we see him in a contest, it shows that the guy has gotten stronger. I mean, what a great entrance. I mean, no wonder it got him second billing in the top 8. So yeah, this was a fun performance to watch. And while the other two were fine, I mean, Brimlum's was pretty underrated and Machoke's was passable. The first one is the best one. Yes, I'm saying that phrase a lot, but when you try to replicate that, you can either get passable or just lackluster. But Kenny's first time was the best one. So yeah, good on Alakazam. I just wish we saw more of you. Number 2, Zoe, Jubilife City, with Misdreavus. Yes, I'm gonna say this one more time. The first time was the best one. And honestly, talk about an entrance that's worth having Zoe, Dawn's first ever rival, and the one to be future top coordinator. Wow. I mean, talk about showing up with a smoky entrance, then using Double Team, then using Confuse Ray to show off Misdreavus. What an excellent entrance. And then finishing off with a beautiful Shockwave attack. Talk about, well, sparkly and electric. I mean, this proves that Zoe is not to be underestimated. I mean, talk about showing off in the most brilliant way possible. And it shows what Zoe is going to be capable of later on in the series. So yeah, excellent performance, and what a kick-ass entrance. But there's one contest performance that I consider better, but my favorite contest performance. Let's find out what it is. And what I consider my number 1 favorite contest performance is Ursula in the Grand Festival, with her Eevee/Flareon and her Eevee/Vaporeon. I'm not exactly subtle, am I? And most of you are surprised, why haven't you talked about Ursula yet? She had great performances in the past. She and her Wormadam, the Chocovine contest was great, and her Gabite and Jigglypuff in the Daybreak Town was great. But out of the 3, her last one was the best one. I mean, talk about a performance that nobody can replicate. I'm not kidding. She uses 2 Eevee, which are absolutely adorable, with a double Iron Tail attack, and then a double Hidden Power attack. But then she shows off her little backup. A Fire Stone and a Water Stone. What is she up to? Her first Eevee turns to a Flareon, which turns to Hidden Power Red, with a fiery entrance, and then her Eevee touches the Water Stone, which evolves into a Vaporeon, turning the Hidden Power Blue, with a splashy entrance. So, talk about doing something that nobody else can do it. I mean, you only have to practice this once, and Ursula nailed it. Honestly, her 2 Pokemon were damn adorable, and kick-ass, and badass looking at the same time. How this chick got eliminated in the top 32 is beyond me, but I consider Ursula's performance in the Grand Festival my number 1 favorite contest performance. I just wish they brought contests back so we get awesomeness like this. And that's the end of the video, folks. I hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up, like and comment, subscribe, and I hope to get more videos out like this. Speaking of which, tomorrow I'm going to be talking about what my favorite games were back in my childhood the Jak and Daxter series. Yes, you heard that right. What I'm going to be looking at is my top 10 favorite missions in the Jak and Daxter trilogy. Yes, trilogy. I've never played Daxter. I never got to finish Jak X, and less said about The Lost Frontier the better. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.